Okay, here we are at Thunderbolt lanes for the boys finals of the Metro Detroit USBC Junior Masters Tournament. We have top qualifier and top for the seed, Myron Pickett up, throws a strike. Myron was the only bowler today that averaged over 200 in qualifying, averaged 201 with a high game of 233. Albert Guzman, he comes here because he qualified fifth, and he won 3 matches coming to this point to get him to this point. He beat Dylan Harden in match 1, 160 to 158. He beat Clinton Harris the third, 169 to 164, and Michael Pupin, 176, 157. He crosses over and gets a strike. Again, we're here at Thunderbolt lanes 11 and 12. Gets that one a little wide. Leaves the 1-2-5. In the lanes all day, as I said in the girls' final. There's a lot of oil out here today. Oil's got pushed down through qualifying and through the stepladder finals here. And get that ball a little wide, it just kind of hangs out there. In that case, he crosses over. Albert Guzman with a 12-pin lead in the second frame, working on a strike. I'm sorry. Myron Pickett working on a strike with a 12-pin lead. Comes high, leaves 8. Leaves 2 pins is 6-10. Relatively easy spare. And Myron crosses over going the other way to make that spare. Again, Myron 12-pin lead and going into the third frame now. Myron comes high, leaves the 4-6-7 split. Pretty tough split here. Gets 1. Guzman now has a 3-pin lead in the third frame. Both guys have had an open frame. So Albert Guzman all day long in the stepladders. Every one of them were close. And the strike by Guzman. Oh. .13-pin lead now by Guzman. Pickett coming up in the fourth frame, down by 13. Comes high, leaves the 3-6-10. Oh. Guzman now has a 24-pin lead. It's like Pickett changed balls, crossed over, and got a strike. Guzman now working on 2 strikes in a row in the 5th frame here of the Metro Detroit USBC Junior Masters. This is the boys' final. And Guzman turkeys go up by 34 pins. Once again, this is the Metro Detroit USBC Junior Masters, the boys' final here at Thunderbolt Lanes. Our top qualifier, Myron Pickett, got 54 in the 4th, strike up in the 5th. Our 5th qualifier, Albert Guzman, working on 4 strikes in a row now after an open frame in the 2nd frame. And has extended his lead to 44 pins. Pickett leaves the Greek church. And he bowled great all day, averaged 201, the only one in the field to average over 200. Struggling here mightily, though. Gets 3 of them. 80 through 6 frames. Crosses over, leaves a 5-pin. Guzman's got a commanding lead. 58 pins. Here in the 7th frame of this championship match. Once again, Guzman working on 4 strikes in a row. Got 28 in the 2nd and 4 strikes in a row. Got a big lead, just got to stay clean now. Been throwing the ball really well these last 4 frames. Crosses over and gets the 5th strike in a row. Extends his lead to 68 pins. Pickett has a maximum score of 190. And Guzman has a maximum score of 268. virtually got this match closed up, but stick around. Watch it till the end. There's Pickett throws a strike. First strike he's had since back in the first frame. And throws another one. Guzman will now close out the match in the 9th and 10th frame.
Let's go, ball.
Solid 10-pin. Guzman's got the match in hand. Got 197 in the 8th. Spare up in the 9th. Max score 247. Ran off that 6 strikes in a row that just kind of put the match out of reach. Pickett kind of struggled in the middle of the game there. Got that a little wide. 1, 2, 4, 8. But once again, the match has already been decided. But regardless, you always want to leave on a good note. Oh. 222 for Albert Guzman. The guys congratulate each other. Myron Pickett can strike out here for 190, and I'm sure that's what he wants to do. That's the first strike in the 10th for Pickett. 2 more will give him 190. Give him a nice finish to the match. Checks up high. He's a 4-6 split. Throws the field goal. Final score of this boys championship match, Albert Guzman 222, Myron Pickett 176. Congratulations to our champion.
Since we were on the same pair, I got a lot of practice on the same pair and went into the match pretty confident in my shot, spares, everything. Felt pretty good and just threw the same shot and kept it simple.